Hello, my friends. It's Denise from God's Third Acre, and today I'm doing something a little different. I don't usually film with my phone, but my camera is not wanting to read the SD card. So, sorry that this is a little shaky, but I'm filming with my phone today. And I wanted to let you all know it's Tasty Tuesday. Yes, I know it's really Wednesday. But I didn't get to my Tasty Tuesday recipe yesterday, so I thought, well, I'll just do it today. It's still Tasty Tuesday, and this is going to be a holiday edition, so it's a Christmas edition. So we're going to be making some of my yummy Christmas candy, and these are the easiest, simplest chocolate peanut clusters. So let's take a look and see what we need for this recipe, and we'll get started. Okay, my friends, this is what you're going to need. You need 2 16-ounce containers of dry roasted peanuts, 2 24-ounce packages of chocolate almond bark, 1 bar of sweetened German chocolate, Baker's, whatever it's called, the Baker's, 1 bar of the Baker's German sweet chocolate. Now you notice I have unsweetened. That's just the way I like to roll. And 1 12-ounce package of chocolate chips. I have a big package, so I just measured it out. 12 ounces of chocolate chips is a little under 2 cups. So I've got just a little bit under 2 cups, maybe 1 3/4 cups. And your crock pot. Yes, the crock pot. We're going to make candy in the crock pot. So let's get started. We're going to start with the almond bark. The recipe calls for 2 pounds. Well, almond bark comes in a 24-ounce package, which is 1 pound, 8 ounces. There's 16 ounces in a pound. So I'm going to use 1 whole package, and then I'm going to use half of another package, and that will get me not half the other package. Let me take that back. Let me do my math a little better here. I'm going to use 1/3 of the other package, and that will get me to 2 pounds of almond bark. So let's go ahead and get the almond bark put in the slow cooker. Now, if you notice, there are 2, 4, 6 sections. So if I divide it in third to get the rest of my 2 pounds, I'm just going to need 4 more bricks to bring it up to 2 pounds. So we'll get 4 bricks out of this one. Sorry, I'm having to do this one-handed. Well, getting 4 bricks out is not as easy as it seems. There we go. I'm going to dump in my chocolate chips. And I'm going to break up this bar. And I've used the unsweetened before when I've made this, and it turns out really good. But you can also use the German sweet, and it turns out just as good. Just depends on what your taste is. Not going to worry about breaking it up too much because it's all going to melt together. Okay, so I've got all my chocolates in my slow cooker. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that up on high. And we're going to let all the chocolates melt together. And after those chocolates melt, I'll come back and we'll add the peanuts. Okay, my friends, it's been a little over an hour. I have this crock pot on high, and everything is melted down. Now I want to tell you, next time I do this, I am not going to use the liner. It's sliding down and making a mess. So this is the first time I've ever done it with the liner. I've always just used the crock pot regularly. So next time I'm not going to use the liner. Just go back to cleaning up the mess. Okay, so it's time to add the nuts. We're supposed to add 24 ounces of the dry roasted peanuts. I've got two 16-ounce jars. So I'm going to add 1.5 jars of the peanuts. Yeah, that's close enough. And you just stir this around. I better turn off the crock pot. So you stir this around so that all of the peanuts are incorporated into the chocolate and well covered. And if it looks like you've got a little extra chocolate hanging out in there, you can always add a few more peanuts to take up the extra. But it looks like I'm pretty good. Okay, now we're just going to drop by spoonful onto wax paper and let them harden. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll come back and see how much I got. Okay, friends, I'm done putting the chocolate peanut clusters out on wax paper. I got just right at 5 dozen. So it's a big batch. It makes a lot. If you use a smaller spoon, you'd probably get more. I used a soup spoon. But they turned out really good. Russell can't wait for them to set up so he can try them. But this is a quick and easy recipe to make some candy for Christmas, and they're delicious. I've made them every year for quite a while, and it's one of the Christmas traditions here. So I hope you've enjoyed this Christmas edition of Tasty Tuesday, and I'll see you next week. Have a great week. God bless.